Hello dear student, welcome to all of you in my online maths video class. As we are discussing about factorization, that is the chapter 6 in our introductory class, means in the first class of the chapter factorization we just discussed about the polynomial, standard form of the polynomial, classification of the polynomial on the basis of term and on the basis of degree. Again, polynomial equation, equality of two polynomial, means when what is the condition for a two polynomial to be unequal, and after that division algorithm for a polynomial. In that theorem, means in the theorem of division algorithm for a polynomial, we just discussed about this thing: fx is equal to gx into qx plus rx, where fx is a dividend, gx is the divisor, qx is the quotient, and rx is the remainder. Today we will discuss about the new topic, and that is the factor of the polynomial. So here, before starting the topic factor of the polynomial, let us see the division of a polynomial fx by another polynomial, because without knowing the division of a polynomial by another polynomial, we cannot continue the rest part of the topic. So let us see. Here we have a polynomial, that is fx, which is equal to 6x cube plus 11x square minus 3x minus 2. And this is divided by the polynomial gx, which is x plus 2. This is linear polynomial because the maximum power of the variable x is 1, and here this is the cubic polynomial. Now I want to divide this fx by gx. Okay, then here we find its quotient, and that will be also in the form of polynomial, that is qx, and after division we just get here remainder rx. Here rx may be 0 also, and means its value may be equal also and may not be equal also. If the value of the remainder is 0, in that case we just find that fx is equal to the product of these two polynomials. Okay, now let us see how to divide a polynomial by another polynomial. So at the place of here fx, at the place of fx we just write here 6x cube plus 11x square minus 3x minus 2, and here at the place of gx we just write x plus 2. I think this is given in class 7th or 8th in maths, how to divide a polynomial by another polynomial, but I want to explain it how to divide this by this polynomial. So first of all, what we should do? First of all, we should take the first term of this polynomial, which is 6x cube. 6x cube. And the first term of this polynomial means the first term of the divisor. Here, this is the first term of dividend, 6x cube, and the first term of divisor, that is x. Okay. Now, here its value will be 6x square. Now put the 6x square here with sign 6x square. Okay. Now what we do? We just multiply x plus 2 by this divisor, that quotient, that is 6x square. After division we find that its value will be 6x cube plus 12x square. Okay. Now put this value here just below this. It will be 6x cube plus 12x square and 12x square, and we know that in division we always subtract. Then here after subtraction we find here the sign will be changed, the plus sign will be minus sign, and again the plus sign will be minus sign. 6x cube minus 6x cube, if we subtract, the value is same, it will be cancelled. Now here 11x square plus 11x square and minus 12x square, it will be minus x square, and then we take the this term, that is 3x. So minus 3x. We just take down this minus 3x. Now we repeat the same process. Same process means we again take the first term, that is minus x square of this, and again the first term of this here, and first term of this here. Its value will be minus x. Now put this value here, minus x. Okay, now what we do, we just again multiply x plus 2 by minus x. So we get minus x square minus 2x. So now put this minus x square minus 2x here. Again, if we subtract, the sign will be changed. It will be plus. Here also it will be plus. Again it will be cancelled. And here minus 3x plus 2x will be minus x. Okay. Now we take the last term here, that is minus 2. Okay. Remove this. Minus 2. Again we repeat the same process. What we do? We take the first term of this, that is minus x. So when minus x, this term, and first term of the divisor, that is x. Here x and x cancel, its value will be minus 1, that is minus 1. Now this minus 1 multiply to x plus 2. X plus 2, it will be minus x minus 2. Then put here minus x minus 2. Again the sign will be changed. After subtraction, it will be plus. Here also plus. X and x cancel, and this cancel, its value will be 0. Okay. Now here we have fx is equal to this, gx is equal to this, and now what is the value of qx? Value of qx will be 6x square minus x minus 1. And value of rx is what? Value of rx is what? That is 0 polynomial. It means if we write here, so we find that fx is equal to qx, gx. So gx here into qx and plus rx. Okay, but the value of rx is what? 0. The value of rx is 0. Therefore, no need to write this. It means here fx is equal to gx into qx. It means when we divide fx, if divide a polynomial fx by gx such that if we divide fx by gx such that there exists another polynomial qx, then this condition, if fx is equal to gx into qx, in that case we can say that here gx is the factor of fx. Okay, why? Because here remainder is 0, and if according to division algorithm polynomial, here fx is equal to gx into qx plus rx. Here this value is 0. It means it will take this form, and in this case we can say that gx is the factor of polynomial fx. Okay, gx is the factor of polynomial fx. So in this way we can just say that a non-zero polynomial gx, here this polynomial gx is non-zero polynomial because this is x plus 2. A non-zero polynomial gx is called a factor. This is called a factor. Means gx is called a factor only in that case if we have another polynomial qx such that the multiplication of gx and qx is equal to fx. Okay. Therefore, here gx is the factor of fx. Similarly, qx is also the factor of fx. Here, you go through the book also, we are given factor of the polynomial. A non-zero polynomial gx is called a factor of any polynomial fx if and only if there exists some polynomial qx such that here fx is equal to gx into qx. Okay, here let us try to understand this by another example. Let us take another example to understand the factor of a polynomial, which is also known as factor theorem. Factor theorem is different thing. Factor of the polynomial. Just like if we have here, let here fx is equal to 2x square plus 7x plus 6. Okay. Now if we factorize it, so we find that it can be written as 2x and here 6 plus 1x plus 6, and this is equal to 2x square plus 6x plus x plus 6. Okay, 6 to that 12. Okay, no, this is something different. Wait 1 minute, something different. We should first multiply AC. Yes, 2 and 6. It will be 12. Now break it in two parts such that its addition should be 7. It will be 4 and 3, like that. We should do according to the pattern. So here it will be 2x square and here plus 7x. So 7x can be written as 4 plus 3x plus 6. Now do the according to the process of the factorization. Finally we get this value x plus 2 and 2x plus 3. Okay, so here we can say that here x plus 2 is the factor of fx. Similarly, we can say that 2x plus 3 is also the factor of fx. Why? Because if we divide 2x square plus 7x plus 6 by here x plus 2, so finally quotient will be 2x plus 3, and again the remainder rx will be equal to 0. Therefore, here we see that fx means here fx is the factor of x plus 2 is the factor of fx, such that there exists another polynomial 2x plus 3 and the multiplication of these two polynomials is equal to fx. Therefore, we can say that x plus 2 is the factor of this polynomial. Okay, so this is the total things about a polynomial factor of polynomial. Now we will discuss about value of a polynomial. Okay, value of the polynomial. If we have a polynomial fx such that x square plus 4x x square plus 4x or minus 4x plus 2. If we have this polynomial, if we want to find the value of a polynomial, value of fx at x is equal to 1. Value of fx at x is equal to 1. How we find? At the place of x we just write 1. It will be f1 is equal to 1 square minus 4 into 1 plus 2. Its value will be 1 minus 4 plus 2. Again 2 and 1, 3 minus 4, and its value will be minus 1. Okay, so it means the value of the polynomial fx at x is equal to 1 is equal to what? Minus 1. But if we put x is equal to minus 2, if we put x is equal to minus 2, in that case f of minus 2 means value of the polynomial at x is equal to minus 2 is equal to what? Minus 2 whole square, because x is square. So, and we are taking x is equal to minus 2. So minus 2 is square minus 4 into minus 2, and here plus 2 plus 2. Let us see, minus x square and here minus 4x x square plus y square, x square plus wait, here it should be 4. It should be 4 and here minus 4. Then it will be changed 4, 4, 4 and 1, 5 and 5 minus 4, it will be 1. Means value of the polynomial at x is equal to 1 will be 1. Now value of the polynomial at x is equal to minus 2, it will be minus 2 whole square minus 4 into minus 2 and here plus 4, its value will be 4. Here it will be 4 because square of minus 2 will be this and here 4 to the 8 plus 4 and equal to 4 and 4 here 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. So here on the basis of this we can make a conclusion. What type of conclusion we can make? Just like the value of the polynomial as x is equal to minus 2 is equal to 0. In this case we can say that here x minus 2, if this minus 2 come to this side it will be x plus 2. So this implies that x plus 2 is factor of fx. Okay, fx here x plus 2 is the factor of fx. Why? Because if we try to find the value of the polynomial at x is equal to minus 2, its value will be 0. So therefore we just take to this side, it will be x plus 2. So we can say that x plus 2 is factor of fx. X plus 2 is factor of the polynomial fx this. Okay, it means here fx is equal to this. Okay, and if we take gx is equal to x plus 2, then we can say that here x plus 2 is the factor of this polynomial. Why? Because at x is equal to minus 2, the value of the polynomial is what? 0. Similarly, there are some questions given in exercise to find the value of the polynomial at any particular value of x. Here, just like we have some question, find the value of polynomial. If one more example, if we have a polynomial like 3x square minus 5x plus 2 be a quadratic polynomial in variable x, and we want to find the value of polynomial at x is equal to 0. Find value of polynomial at x is equal to 0. This is the first question. Second question, at x is equal to minus 1. So here it will be f of 0. If you put f of 0, this value will be 0, this value will be 0, because x is 0, then its value will be 0. Here also x is 0, its value will be 0, its value will be 2. This is the solution of the first question. Similarly, solution of the second question will be value of the polynomial at x is equal to minus 1. So minus 1 is equal to 3 minus 1 whole square minus 5 minus 1 plus 2. Then how we do? Square of minus 1 will be always positive. Then it will be 3 into 1, that is 3. And here minus plus 5 1 ja 5, and here plus 2. Its value will be 5, 3, 8 and 2, 10. Means value of the polynomial at x is equal to minus 1 is equal to 10. Okay. So in this way we can just find the value of a polynomial at any particular value of x. Now the question is root of a polynomial equation. Means what is the solution of the polynomial equation? If we want to find the value of a polynomial at different value of value of x, or the different value of x, I want to say that if I want to find the value of this polynomial at different value of x, just like here we find x is equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. Similarly, we find the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 2, at x is equal to 3, at x is equal to 4. So at any particular value of x, if we get the value of the polynomial 0, It means that particular value of x will be root of that polynomial equation. So let us see root of a polynomial equation. Let us see the root of a polynomial equation. So here, to explain about the roots of a polynomial equation, let us see one example. Let us take a polynomial fx is equal to 2x cube minus 7x square minus 5x plus 4. And we know that any polynomial will be polynomial equation only if f of x is equal to 0. Means this polynomial will be polynomial equation only if the value of fx is equal to 0. Now we should find that for which value of x the value of fx is equal to 0. Means we just try to find that for which value of x the given value of this polynomial is equal to 0. So we just try to find f of minus 1. If you find f of minus 1, so we have 2 minus 1 cube minus 7 minus 1 square minus 5 minus 1 and here plus 4. After calculation, we just find that f of minus 1 is equal to 0. In this case, we can say that the root of the equation is minus 1. Or we can say the solution of the given polynomial equation is 1. It means this value will be equal to 0 if x is equal to minus 1. Okay? Therefore, we can say that minus 1 is the root of this polynomial equation. Now this is equation. Why? Because at this value, its value will be equal to 0. Similarly, here the maximum power is 3. We can get 2 more value, because if the power is 1, then we get one solution, one root. If the power is 2, we get 2 solution or 2 root. Similarly, if the power is 3, we can get 2 more, but that is not in our syllabus. According to this, we can find some more root of the given quadratic equation. So after that, we just left some topic, that is the remainder theorem. About remainder theorem, we just discuss in my next video. Okay, it's your duty. Try to solve the division of the two polynomials according to our explanation, and you go through the part whatever we discussed today through the book also. Thank you.